All right, I'm gonna do a movie review, a retro movie review on All Cheerleaders Die. This movie came out in 2013, September 5th, straight to DVD. It came out in the Toronto Film Festival. This movie is like a blatant ripoff of Jennifer's Body. Got the same supernatural aspect, the same high school situation, the cheerleaders. Long story short about this movie, it's pretty good. It's a funny, hilarious horror movie. Since it's October, I'm doing a horror movie reviews. So it's one of my favorite movies because, like I said, it's a Jennifer's Body ripoff. Adds a supernatural aspect to it, and it was low budget. So, I got a thing for low budget movies, but the acting was good. The main character of the movie name was Terry. He was a football player. He's like a real alpha male. And he was with this girl named Tracy. He was with another girl at the beginning of the movie, but she was a cheerleader and she ended up dying. They threw her up in the air and they didn't catch her. I think she broke her neck, and it was sickening. It's at the very beginning of the movie when it happened. So he ended up getting with her because he was dating the head cheerleader before she died. And long story short, he got mad at Tracy because Tracy was having an LGBTQ relationship with Maddie, a fellow cheerleader. And Maddie was like a man-hating type of girl. So they had a little experience with each other, and then he found out about it, and then he got mad and he punched the girl that he was dating. Cause she was talking crap to him. Instead of walking away, he ended up hitting her, which he shouldn't have done. But they got in the car. The cheerleaders all got in the car. He got mad at him again and chased after them, and he ran them off the bridge, and they fell into this lake, and he thought they were dead. Then he didn't call police. The other football players just went along with him. Then this girl named Lena, she's a gothic character. She's LGBTQ. She has a thing for the girl named Maddie. She's been following Maddie, stalking Maddie, and she got all the girls out the river by herself. But she has these gemstones. It's kind of hard to explain, but they're like some supernatural stuff. She was into the witchcraft. Basically what it was some witchcraft. She's used these different gemstones, these different colors. It's red, green, blue, purple. And she do a little seance or something over the gemstones, and all the gemstones got into all the cheerleaders because all of them were dead, I believe. And, they brought them back to life, and then they came back to school the next day, and the football players were like, what the hell is going on? They thought they were dead, and one of the football players was apologizing to the girls, whatever. But they all end up getting revenge on the football players that was in the car when they ran them off the road. So the movie ends where the guy named Terry, he finds out that they're alive by these gemstones, and he cuts one of the gemstones out of one of the cheerleaders and he ingests it. Then he becomes supernatural, super strong, so he can fight the girls at the end of the movie. Which was funny. That's the only difference between this movie and Jennifer's Body, those gemstones and the witchcraft. Because the Jennifer's Body had the rock and roll group Low Shoulder in it, and they were doing some witchcraft type of things, but they were using a book or whatever. This is different. But at the end of the movie, the dead cheerleader that died at the beginning of the movie, when she cracked her neck and broke her neck, she comes alive. When her boyfriend dies, and then the gemstone goes right into her grave. So it's supposed to be another movie, but they never did another movie. So it's been almost 10 years, so I don't think they're going to make a sequel. But they should have made one by now. And this is a cult classic. This movie is hilarious. It's funny. The cheerleaders are all very attractive. The acting is okay. But I like the premise of the movie. It's funny. And you can get this movie on DVD. Just look up All Cheerleaders Die. It's an hour and 30 minutes, goes by real fast. But don't let the low budget, fool you with this movie. This is a good movie to me. And I watched this movie over and over again. It's one of my favorite supernatural type of movies. It's funny, very hilarious. So when you get a chance to, go ahead and rent this movie. Not rent it, but go ahead and buy it off Amazon. Don't rent this movie. Just buy it. It should be cheap. It should be no more than like $9 or something. Put in your DVD collection. You can watch every Halloween. It's like I said, it's a low budget Jennifer's Body. But it's funnier and the acting just a tad bit better, just a little bit better. Both the acting in Jennifer's Body and All Cheerleaders Die are just not, Oscar level acting, but it's good. But go ahead and find this movie on Amazon. You're gonna like it. That's my retro review of All Cheerleaders Die. Came out 2013. It's almost been 10 years, so go ahead and get this movie. Go ahead and buy it. It's Motor God King. I'm a holler.